Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, kids, welcome to the podcast. Thank you. Podcast is your home for rational crypto news and World of Warships. I see it's only Bell on here watching right now. That's fine. I did post it on X, and why are we doing this? Why am I doing this? Because I meant every word that I said last night. If we don't try to change it up, if we don't try to do something different, then what's the point? Why are we when you're just banging your head against the wall? Eventually, you're gonna say this is not the right way. We're gonna have to try something a little different. And here we are. I'll let you know right now. A lot of this is different, Bell, and I see you're watching. I'd love some feedback. I'm pushing at 60 frames per second right now. So if the quality is a little different, that's exactly why. We're going at 1920 by 1080p. We're not down, reducing it, and we're pushing at 18,000 kilobits per second. So, for example, we can only the max we can do on virtually anything out here is about 3. The only people who can actually handle this kind of push, like 18, 24, 30, is Twitch and YouTube. That's about it. Fortunately, I have fiber optics, so we're 2 gig up and down, symmetrical. So yeah, I have no problem on any of this getting out. There goes the cat, Bell. Look, it doesn't matter whether I'm doing World of Warships or I'm doing this thing's going to come out. I have no format for this. I'm really trying to do this to get a little bit of feedback on the quality. That's it. Because the funniest thing I've gotten out of this entire experience is that I have more views over the last 48 hours on a brand new channel pushing World of Warship videos than I do on the crypto channel with 2 live streams, and the fact that we have been doing that for going on 6 years, and there's thousands and thousands of videos up there, man. So again, you can't force a market, so you either have to pivot. For us, it would be pivot over to pure shilling and drawing lines on charts. These are the charts in questions, is drawing lines up and down on there, and then sure, everyone shows up and you're a genius. Or we could simply pivot over and go to where people are. And in this case, that's it. Now, it works out really, really well for me because I'm incredibly passionate about the game, World of Warships. I'm terrible at it. I've been playing it since 2015. I've never been good. I'm happily mediocre, and but I enjoy playing it. And in that the what it's about is that you should be able to enjoy games that you're playing. I enjoy games that I'm playing. I'll give you a little crypto update, though. Let's see. It's just me and Bell. So, yeah, Bitcoin is making a little bit of a run at it, and that is really not my concern, is what Bitcoin's doing, because if Bitcoin corrects, Jackal's going back to 2019. It's just sucking all the liquidity out of everything. The thing that I'm a little bit more concerned about, actually, is over here is Ethereum is it's not keeping pace. And that's a problem, because Ethereum basically drives the entire alt market, and it's not keeping pace with it. This is that's my measurement. That's my metric right there, is swinging completely through this range on Ethereum. Bitcoin is back to where it was when I was in range, but Ethereum still isn't. So I'm still out of range on this thing here. That's my barometer. So yeah, concerned. I'll leave it right there. I'll just say that I'm concerned, and number here not go up. I like number here to go up, because that's what I use to buy all of my other alt tokens and everything else that's going on. So yeah, there you go. I wish there was a lot more to discuss today, but there really isn't. All eyes are on Bitcoin. Everything here is going to be really, really flat and passive until Trump gets inaugurated on the 20th, and then after that, maybe the markets will loosen up. Maybe they won't. The S&P bled off everything yesterday. I mean, everything, all of the gains for the last couple of years, man, just got bled off yesterday. And yeah, that's it. So to say that there's a lot of faith out here in this market and the current outgoing administration and what kind of monkey wrenches they're going to throw on their way out, I'd say that's an understatement. And the markets, nothing else seemed to agree with me. So what better thing to do than kind of move on over here and let's play some games. That's it. And again, the reason that I'm doing this is because there is an excellent platform out here called Omniflix, omniflix.tv. It is an excellent untouched platform, and gaming is popular. Gaming is popular everywhere. Gaming, adult entertainment, all that stuff is just wildly popular everywhere out in the Web 2 world. They are a Web 3 project that's pushing into Web 2. So there you go. And my curiosity on this is that if it's going to be able to live stream, if you're going to be able to live stream games over to OmniFlix TV, because you can sit here and beat your head against the Twitch wall over and over, and you can do it for years and years and years, and you're never really gonna, it's possible that you'll never really get that pop because the algorithm is working against you. OmniFlix doesn't have an algorithm, so anybody who is over there doing anything that we're doing right now is going to be first to market. So after that, it's just a matter of getting out the word OmniFlix TV. Maybe they get some more folks like me who are just like to put on good quality, high production, and you just never resonated. So who knows? Maybe that'll be it. So what I'm showing you guys today, and this is actually the perfect ship. That's what's funny about it. Is this right here. So this is World of Warships, guys. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. Been playing it for years and years, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys this because, again, we're getting a little bit more action over here than we're getting anywhere else. So I'm tweaking with the sound bell. Tell me if the in-game sounds are too much, and I can set those down right now. I want to make sure that everyone has the whole experience. So I'll tell you what, we'll put it to 10 because I'm already distracted by the cranes, and we'll see how that goes. So the ship in question, I didn't even know I owned this. That's what's funny about it. I've never sailed it. I've never taken it out of port. I don't even know where I got it. I think it came out of a Christmas crate, but I've never really played this one. I love cruisers. This is a cruiser. I'm a huge fan of cruisers, but this is definitely some kind of weird, wonky hybrid cruiser, and I'm okay with that because I love weird, wonky hybrid ships. So what I mean by that is this one, for those of you who are not familiar with the game at all, this one's packing 283s, 283 millimeter guns. I believe they're effectively the same guns that were on the Scharnhorst, and the Scharnhorst was a German battleship that actually existed during World War II. Turrets are the same, so it's got the same turrets, same reload, same everything, and it also has an awful lot of secondaries. These are secondaries right here. These are 150 millimeters, and one on the front, one on the back, and then you got the 105s kind of all over this thing. So these being the 105s. So there's lots of secondary action on this ship, and I love secondaries. It's just fun to me. How is it going to perform? Like a cruiser. That's how it's going to perform. That means any battleship out here that's even close to this is just going to blow the ever-loving hell out of it. And let's have some fun. Idiot Fish, how are you, sir? Anybody else that's on here, please put your name in. I'm happy to give you a shout-out on this one. So again, never sailed it. My prediction is that I'm just going to get absolutely smoked in this thing. It's not a battleship. It's not really a cruiser. It's not really anything. So let's take it out and see how it goes. I would love feedback on game quality, sound quality, all that other good stuff. Now, odds are good that I'm going to be immediately up-tiered. So I found my battle right away, which means I'm probably going to be fighting against tier 10s, and this is a tier 8. So this is a ship I think that could have existed. I didn't look up the history. I don't know if it really existed or not. But yeah, there we go. So we're fighting against tier 10s. That means we are wildly up-tiered in this. You got the Musashi on the other side. That's like the sister ship of the Yamato. And that was like, the battleship during World War II. But this was the sister ship of it. It's got the same guns, same strengths, same weaknesses. But for some reason, they said, sure, we'll make it a tier 9. And off you go. Quite a few cruisers out here. You got the Hipper. That was an actual ship. The Rochester. Some of these were actual, real ships. All right. So the name of this game is Capture. Capture points. Defeat the enemy or simply capture this. And you see the points up there in the middle, 300 to 300. So there you go. Let's see. It's going to be up to the destroyers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 destroyers. So it's going to be up to the destroyers if they actually want to do anything. My visibility is actually kind of high here. So you can spot this ship from 11.5 kilometers away. And it does have cruiser armor, so it's basically paper. You could sneeze a hole through this thing, man. That's the way it goes. I do like some of the little bonuses down there, like the hydroacoustic search. You got to have it. The reload booster is kind of cool. So if I hit that button, that one that has two little shells sitting there. If I hit that button, then my reload of my main guns gets cut in half. So I'm firing at 10 seconds instead of 20 seconds. We have a fighter plane to protect us against enemy carriers, and we have 3 heals. So yeah, it's not going to go well, man. I looked at the armor of the ship. It's pretty soft. It may take something from the front. It may be able to take a hit or two, man, but it's not going to stand up to anything broadside. They're just going to completely rip the ass out of this thing. So let's see. Turrets are slow. You can see the little orange things. Those are how fast the turrets actually come to bear. So the turrets are amazingly slow. Fight Farm, Chris, how are you, sir? We got to hook up. We got to hook up this week and get at least a couple of games in, or get at least a couple of calls in. So there's a Zhao. That's a Japanese tier 10, and I am spotted, so there's no point in not firing. I haven't fired the guns before, so I have no idea what the range of them are, or how long it'll take to actually get out there. Let's see. Well, we hit it. I did that. All right, there goes our lightning. Just got smoked. That's the only reason I'm up here, man, is to try to support that destroyer. We got the North Carolina is going to be dropping rounds on us. There's the Zhao going to light us up nicely. And yeah, that's it. That's the game. I'll drop torpedoes out there just for the giggles. I'm about to get burned down, guys. So this will be a very, very short match. That's the Musashi I was just telling you about. I'm broadside to it. So good night. I survived. I'm still alive. Repair party. Let's get it working. I didn't know that destroyer was going to get smoked that quick. You know, you can never really predict these things. And now it's sitting up there hiding in smoke, capping. You can see the little red stuff right there. Let's see if he's there or not. My torps only have 8-kilometer range, but who knows? And let's see. Yep, another beautiful battleship. They're just lined up here. There's no support. There's no anything. Let's see. They're fighting a little bit at sea. We've completely capitulated on B. So we don't fire. You sailed right in front of the fucking torpedoes, dude. You didn't see those? You couldn't see those torpedoes? Let's see. Let him too much. I have to figure out the guns, guys. I haven't fired on these things before. But my secondaries will go to work right there on that little Benson. That should be the primary target for every one of these ships that are clustered over here doing nothing, is that Benson. They're not going to pan. If I even land him, he's doing what the Japanese do. He's playing this right. You can see my rounds, my 283mm rounds dropping and bouncing off a very, very soft Japanese cruiser. Accurate. Guns are accurate. No complaints there. Just nothing I can really do about it here. Yeah, fun, isn't it? I think I should... yeah, that's right. That's a tier 10 cruiser, by the way. So I was leaving to get the hell out of the way here, and he cut across my line. So we call it ship armor. So you lock me in place, so I take the hits and you don't. I get it. It's funny. Let's see, that soft little Rochester. I'm blowing everything here, man. I probably won't get another shot off or I'm going to get smoked. Hipper. He's nose in. I won't penetrate. I'm slowing down and hoping they fire in front of me. That's it. I got nothing here, man. Some ships don't play well up-tiered. Apparently, this is one of them. There's nothing I can do, man. Look at this. They are completely pressed into us. Our entire team is back here hiding, doing something else. And now I'm just going to sit here and get farmed. So I'm detected. I don't even know who's detecting me. And I am I'm the weak target right now. So yeah, they're just going to farm me up. What is in there? Is that a Kabarov? Nope, it's the Druid. I don't care. Maybe I could hit him. I just want to hit something. Yes, I enjoy the game. Believe it or not, I absolutely love this. Look, how's the quality? Does the stream seem Is the quality good? That's really what I care about. There's a destroyer back over here somewhere. I just want to get rounds out before I get smoked. This one kind of feels like it might play decently at tier. I mean, it's a decently thick ship. Angles are good. It's bouncing bouncing all the AP. So it's not a tier. It feels like it might play well at tier. Yeah, there was that Benson. He got around. Druid's the target, man. You got to knock out that Druid. And I have no idea. The rest of my game is just running. You can't stay broadside even to a destroyer, man. These things just, you can see them just chunking me away. I can't see them. We don't have any radar. We have nothing. So I'm not even visible right now. All right, here's our last little run on this one to try to do something. Hey, you know what? When you shill, you're gonna die early. All right, we're shilling right now. You say it because the name of the ship's the shill. Do you get it? Look, it's the shill. That is just funny to me. I'm gonna get my one last heal in, get up close to this guy, and hope maybe let my secondaries at least cause some fires or something like that because I'm done out here. The only thing holding this ship together is. The only thing holding this ship together right now is hope. Oh, wow. Never mind. I thought I was going to, like, go in there and have my glorious death, man. I didn't even get that. Yes, I'm sure we've detected the enemy battleship. There's really virtually nothing I can do about it. It was going to be a fun game, guys. It didn't work out. Oh, by the way, please like, please share, please subscribe, all that. It's a brand new channel, man. We're going to see how it goes. This is actually going out specifically as gaming, and it's going. I want that Rochester. That's the only thing I can realistically hang with up here is that Rochester. There's a real soft spot on the Musashi right there, and that would be just glorious if I could land these rounds on it. And we will use the reload booster. That right there. You see that little soft little spot right there? Let's put the big dogs out there again. Oh, he grabbed the brakes. Damn it. I'll get one more shot off. One more. Oh, that would have been mine. Damn it. He has got better range than I do. Great. I can't even bring the second turret to bear, man. I'm done. Look at his secondaries are chewing me up. I just want to hit something before I blow up. Again, I think that this ship would play very, very well. Could potentially play very well at tier. But out of tier like it is right here, no. It's too much. Bounced. Bounced. That's all I'm doing is bouncing rounds now. I'm waiting for his secondaries to finish me off. But if he's shooting at me, he's not shooting at somebody else who might actually influence the battle. So, you know what? Doing God's work here. No, it didn't. Yeah. Oh, I know they are because my team ain't doing fuck. Let's see. Absolutely horrible, 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 hideous game. I'm not going to wait this one out, guys. I'm going to move on to another one. I'll go ahead and let that tick down. Guys, let's do a little Bitcoin update. Let's see if anything up there is happening. Curious about this. I am. I'm very, very curious about this. Is it going to go? I don't think so. I think it's going to start trading sideways here any minute. Any minute, it's going to start trading sideways. And again, my biggest concern is actually right there. Is Ethereum a hell of a lot more than Bitcoin? Because nothing else here is really really doing anything. Yeah, man, I can do it all. Throwing in, but probably won't be listening. This content doesn't speak to me, but supporting you guys does. No, I get that, dude. It's not for everybody. But I do appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in just a little bit, man. That's it. It's all about the algorithm, like share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. That's what kind of makes it go. But yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's not that. Like I said, I'm introducing an existing audience to a new audience. That's what we're doing to see if we can kind of make a go of it. Because I just think it's hilarious that we have more views on a brand new channel doing World of Warcraft stuff than we do on our existing channel that we've been doing for 6 years. And yeah, it's just funny to me. So you got to change, man. You got to pivot. You got to move it out. You got to move it up. You have to try something different if what you've been trying hasn't been working, and that's really where it is. All right, I want to play. I don't really want to watch that thing finish up. I have no idea if we're going to win or lose. I really don't care. What I want is a tier video, a tier game. I want to fight in my tier, just a straight tier 8. I want to see how the ship does, man. That's it. I want to see how this thing actually plays. And up tier, up tier, up tier is certainly not going to do it. So, again, I didn't. I'm not seeing it over there, man. Has anybody commented? How is the stream quality? That's all I'm looking for, man, right now is how is the game quality? Does it look like it's run down? Does it look like it's compressed? Or does it look like it is like it's up and doing? I mean, I'm pushing at 18,000 kilobits per second, man. That's pretty hardcore. So if I have to crank it up, I'm going to crank it up. Awake the iron. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm going to talk everything up here, man. If I'm doing this stream, we're going through a lot of me and Bell are going through a lot of transitions right now, going from talking head to the studio, going from crypto over to sports broadcasting, me going from that over to gaming. We're reaching out, man. That's all it's doing. We're pleasant people. We're older, but we're educated. Oh no, of course we're in another tier 10. This is the guy that'll disintegrate me, and he'll disintegrate me from halfway across the map. I'll never even see it. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course. And we have 2 hybrid battleships. These are both they carry planes too, because the big guns aren't enough. They also carry planes. Let's see. We got a Gearing, a Yager, and an Akazuki. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna hang up there with 5 different battleships, man. And there's only 2 other cruisers out here to fire at. So I'll tell you what. We'll do the cruiser thing. We will load up high explosives, and maybe we can offer a little bit of fair and fun and support our DD here. So the Cossack, that's that DD right there, is actually a really, really awesome little ship, man. It's British. It's a cap fighter, man. That thing is made to cap. So CB&A, it depends who they're going to run into. I don't think the Gearing's going to go in there. I'm excited to see. Oh, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so are we. Like I said, just trying something different. This is what I'm going to be when I actually do a World of Warship live stream. This is what we're going to be doing, and this is how it's going to look. So again, I'm only concerned about the quality of the live stream. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. And the issue I'm going to have is one, the first 2 minutes of every World of Warship video is game is this right here. We're all jockeying, positioning, seeing what the other team does. So it's really, really quiet. But the other actual downside here is that I am a radio guy from way back, and the one thing that you simply can't have out here is dead air, and it bugs me. I get all cold sweaty. I'm looking for my studio manager to come running into the booth, ask why nothing is going out. So I'm likely going to talk more. I'm likely going to talk too much to be making actual gaming videos, so we'll find out about that. But if I don't talk, this is what you hear. And on a game that does not have a lot of action, could be a problem. I don't know. Like I said, man, we'll flesh it out. We'll find out. Let's see. What am I looking at? I got the Colombo. I got the Shikishiba and the Edinburgh. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no business for me even being up here at all. And we're spotted. well out of range. So there is another DD over there in C, and it's going to depend what our Cossack does, if he's actually going to go in there and try to fight him. Most likely they'll sit and smoke and hope that we can spot him. I don't see how. I know he's that way. That's it. That's what I know. But I can't really see anything else. But I do got my secondaries. Look at him go. Bell, you looking? You see him going? Yeah, I missed. Sorry, man. That could happen. Now I'm wonderfully exposed. Yeah, Cossack did the right thing, and he got out of there. Good. All right, how am I spotted over here again? I spotted. He was swinging out, so he came over and he swung to the right. Now I have to just try and not get hit by his goddamn torpedoes, man. For a cruiser, this thing handles like shit. Just want to put that out. This, she does not turn well. That's the Colombo right there. Italian battleship fighting Italian battleship, and it's firing semi-armor piercing. So it'll disintegrate me. I think he 16 rifles, I think. I don't even know the size of, man, 380 or something like that. So it'll absolutely disintegrate me if I even show up, or as soon as he spots me. This guy's just going to be a little dick, isn't he? All right. Hell with it. I'll put him in. I'm hiding behind the mighty Slava. Look at that. Look at how big and vicious that thing looks, man. Look at all the anti-aircraft and stuff like that, man. It's horrible. That boy is ready to fight. Oh, they got the Hornet? You know, funny story about the Hornet, man. I'm a big fan of naval history all the way back. And the Wasp and the Hornet, man. You're talking about the two most unfortunate carriers that the U.S. ever created or sailed. It was the Wasp and the Hornet. They were built under the Washington Naval Treaties. So, unfortunately for them, I'm trying to lob them over that mountain. Unfortunately for them, they had everything necessary to be an effective aircraft carrier. They had planes, they had planes, decks, catapults, everything that you need to make this a very, very effective ship. That guy's firing at me from 20 kilometers away. Watch this. Ha! You suck. You suck. You have everything necessary to disintegrate me, and you missed. You pansy. That's right, boy. You don't want to come over here. You come over here, man. I'm gonna run even further away, even faster than ever before. But the Wasp and Hornet, they had everything necessary to be an effective fighting aircraft carrier, but due to the Washington Naval Treaties, they couldn't put armor on them. They could not armor these ships at all. So the way that they were reported and released at the time is that these are two beautiful ships that are doomed to a fiery demise before they even set sail. These guys were basically dead before they even left port, and both of them were sunk. Both the Wasp and the Hornet were both of those ships were sunk during World War II. So yeah, it was ugly. Now the Wasp had a kind of a glorious little history up there, man, because there's, the old rumor, the captain goes down with his ship. But in modern military and modern anything, that's the last thing that happens. The captain does not, man. He's one of the first people off. Real good example up there. Who remembers the USS Forrestal? If you do, you're a big fan of naval history. Well, there was a certain future senator that was sailing on that ship at the time, and his name was John McCain. I don't know if you're familiar with John McCain. So rumor has it, I don't know, I can't see it, I can't prove it, I certainly wasn't there, but rumor has it that it was McCain that actually flashed the A6 behind them and lit up the missiles that were hanging on the wings. We did things differently back then, like arming these ordnance before the plane was actually on the catapult. So they're I think it was Hellfires, I don't remember, but one of them, they lit off on the deck. It shot across and hit one of the planes on the other side of it. So it was just a hell of a mess, man. If you ever seen the video for the USS Forrestal, we call it the forest fire. If you ever saw that video, you'd understand what we're talking about. But interestingly, of all the people, usually when you're out to sea like that and you have no choice because this is where you are and how you, this is it, this is your home, there's nowhere to go. Everybody stays and fights the fire because you're all firemen now. We don't have a choice. This is how it is. But for some reason, John McCain was one of the very first people off that ship, and they flew him into, I think they flew him into Hanoi to that wasn't Hanoi, I'm sorry. But he got flown off the ship immediately to his admiral father that was out there so that they could explain what actually happened. And yeah, there you go. So they don't go down to the ship anymore. But the captain of the Hornet did. He was the very last guy on the ship. He said, I'm not leaving until everybody is off this ship. And that's actually occurred. So I think it's a cool part of naval history that we actually had a Navy officer that stayed on the ship, that took his responsibilities seriously enough and put himself in harm's way to make sure that all of his guys were good to go. So, yeah, lots going on. Found you guys. Divergent Dan, welcome, sir. How's the game quality, dude? All right, look, I'm pushing this out to an audience that doesn't know us. So they don't know that we have good production quality, but the only thing that I can do is make sure that they get a good stream. So I'm doing this morning just to kind of tune it in. So I would ask, how is the sound? How is the stream quality? How is any of that? If you guys could let me know, I would certainly appreciate it. It seems like I'm doing nothing in this match, right? It's up-tiered, man. I cannot fight these tier 10s. There's nothing I can do. These guys will fire once and absolutely eat my lunch. So I'm just looking for to be able to get this thing into a position that I can actually be effective at it. So I understand it's boring gameplay, man. I'm doing what I can. I'm trying to find a fight. It's just I want to find a fair fight. This would be like Chris fighting Chris from Fight Farms. This would be the akin of Chris from Fight Farms fighting a 90-pound fighting a 90-pound fighter on the other side, man. Eventually you're gonna, well, Chris goes about 170, so I want to give him the nod because, you know, even weight's kind of a factor in boxing. You know what, we're putting the come on, fire away, guys. I got secondaries here. You see, why do I secondaries? Why'd you go to work? This is a fair fight because he's not aiming at me, so I consider this a fair fight. I want to see if the 283s I want to just see if the 283s will do anything to a perfectly broadside. Do I get it? I did not get the kill. I never get the kills. I think he'll be right around there. Let's find out together. Oh, the Heisen. I might be able to hang with him. Not with the Kutuzov, though. I got the kill. You hear that? You know why you heard that? Because I am awesome. I am 100% full of awesome. And this is a soft Russian ship, man. 283s ought to do something decent to that. Booyah! Target penetrated. How does that feel, sir? And you can't really hide from me, dude. I mean, I appreciate all that, and I do appreciate what you're doing here, but I do have hydroacoustic. I only got to get somewhat close to you. Yeah, I know. And let's burn this up so we can maybe finish him off. Super soft, completely broadside. Everybody's firing at me now. I don't care. I'm going to take him with me. That's all I want. Leave a little bit of torps down his way. And I burned up. There we go. See, now that's a better game. That's a game I just don't care. All right, I had multiple battleships firing at me. I don't care. I took something with me. That's what we're trying to do here, right? Like, he just sailed right into those torpedoes either way. So even though he burned me down. See, but that's what's funny about this game is that you have two cruisers out here firing at each other, and you still have battleships that are 10 kilometers away, barely damaged. And they're the ones that are calling the shots and making the fights go. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. I actually got some people watching. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Let me exit this out. Yeah, we got tons of time. I'll show you something a little bit different. Actually, one of my favorites. But let's take a look over here at the mighty Bitcoin. That is again, man. Look, I'm predicting some sideways here. I just don't see what else is really going to pop this thing out. Yeah, man, that's my concern right there. Is that the damn Ethereum, man, because it fell off a hell of a lot more. It fell off a hell of a lot more than Bitcoin, and this is fun right here, guys, because that's the fun wallet. But because that's the fun wallet. But I have a lot more of this on a couple of other wallets, and we're talking 6 figures and 7 figures on one of them. So when this thing is out of range, dude, that's not good. That's not good for me. That's not good for my lifestyle. That's not good for any of us, because as I continue to go live, I'm just going to bitch more and more and more. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that. All the L2s are still doing fine. I don't think there's any real concern for any of those things up there. Of course, if we go to the gainers and losers, you know what we're going to see. Memes all the way up on top, and everything is absolutely wonderful. And then you have the other memes. These were from yesterday, like the Pippin coin. You guys know that's Scottie Pippins, right? He actually posted on Twitter about the Pippin coin. And look at the volume. Look at the volume. $185 million have churned in that over the last 24 hours, man. If I don't think anything else is going to give us more indicative of crypto than that right there. My beloved Astrovault is reclaimed 0.03 cents, so we're going to give them a round of applause. And let's see. And I think Jackal is still sorely kind of lagging everything out here right now. So we have a new sound effect for that. I hope you guys enjoy it. Debuting right here for the very first time on the podcast.
Hey, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker. Shorzy.
Yeah, I'm going to be, Bell, I'm going to be using that one a lot. Just so you know, because that is funny right there. All right. I could keep playing this thing up here and keep getting up to, I'm getting a call from Microsoft. Why am I getting a call from Microsoft, man? What are you guys trying to sell me here? All right. So I could keep doing this and keep fighting these gross up-tier battles all day, or I could actually play a ship that might be able to hang with it. So this is actually a battleship. It's a nice custom. You like the camo? We had I didn't pay for it. It was gifted over to me. But do you like the camo? I forget what it's called, like Northern or Way North or North Atlantic or some shit like that. This is the Schleifen. This is a Tier 10 German battleship that is in a pure secondary configuration. So while I appreciate trying to struggle through with the shill, and even though I got some kills on that thing, looks like you have a nice GPU there, couple cuts on the sound. Inserts random comment. Yeah, let me I was getting that last night too, Bell. I gotta look into this. I'm not sure what we do or if I have to update the board over here. Normally I wouldn't care. But again, we are pushing this right here into an audience that we haven't been introduced to properly. And you only get one chance. You get one chance to get a new person, for them to want to spend time and get to know you. So you only got the one shot. So if the sound is going wonky, if the game quality isn't there, that's my one shot. I missed it, and we have to push on. So yeah, that's why we're doing this. So here you go. Pure tier 10 battle. They have the Max Immelman aircraft carrier. We have the Russian Nakhimov. I don't really care about carriers, but they do dominate kind of these types of matches. And let me see, they got a Shimakaze, a Sherman, and the Regolo. So we have Shima and F Sherman. So we don't have a single capping bully DD on this, but that's okay. This is actually a really decent kind of map for this particular ship. Again, pure secondary build. You can see the range right there of my secondary batteries, 12.5 kilometers. This thing is just covered with guns. I mean, they are everywhere. The 128s, the 150s. This thing, they actually have the hull-mounted ones. If you can look right there on the back, you see those two that are actually case. It's called case mated or case mounted guns. So those things are really hard to knock out. They have lots of armor on them and stuff like that. But their rate aiming, they can only do so much. But there's something about this ship, man. I love it at Christmas trees. So when something actually gets in range and you see a real, true secondary, anything set up and firing. You understand why I play this one. It does not have buckets of hit points. The guns are only 20 kilometers. I think they're 406s on this one, which is a good round. But the German, for some reason, the way that they're portrayed in this game, the German 406s suck. I mean, I can't penetrate anything. If I even make a good hit, it has a tendency to overpen because the fusing sucks. So, yeah, it's really, realistically, for a really, really good game on this, it's going to be a secondary. That's it. So you're going to either push into or be dragging a couple ships behind you. And we have the same amount of guns on port and starboard on the ship. So the idea is that you have one ship to your port, another ship to your starboard, and you got both sides that are out there spitting. That's the hope. It never happens, but that is certainly the hope on here. Cuts were there. Boom, boom. Bang, bang, crash. Nuclear chicken, brother. You ain't got to hang out, man. I know this is not your bag, baby. I certainly appreciate it, but yeah, man, if I'm wasting I'm not here to waste your time or make you upset. So if this is not your bag, baby, then, but I appreciate it, dude. Oh, another thing that this thing has is very long 13.5 kilometer torpedoes on a battleship. That's funny to me. I want to fight any other ship out here with the exception of that Schleifen right there, because I don't want to go to war with somebody who matches me blow for blow, because then this is funny, Bill, because then it comes down to a skill issue, and I have to hope I'm better than him. I don't want to be better than him. I want to get luckier than him. That's the goal here. So firing at the same ship I am. Very nice land, and I penetrated 2 for 4,000 points of damage, man. That's just pitiful for a battleship. This is a battleship. See, I should be disintegrating shit like the way that people disintegrate me when I'm up-tiered, but that doesn't seem to be happening here. Oh, great. So we lost our Sherman. Ships suck anyway. I'm going to lay these torps out here. They're like brutally, brutally slow. And hope that he screws up and sails into him. That's basically what I got right now. He wants to fight me too. Ah, the Yamato. Watch this. Watch the pain. Here we go. And boom, there goes most of our health. This is fun. Isn't this a fun game? This guy screwed up though. He got him way too close. And I happen to be loaded up, so I'm not going to turn off from him. I'm just going to let my secondaries go to work. How'd that feel, dude? 14K. How'd that feel, little girl, huh? Watch him burn. Look at this. I didn't get the kill. The Rhode Island got the kill. That's okay. I'm fine with it. The ship is on fire. It is on fire because I'm going to get pasted by that guy who I can't even see. But that's the other Schleifen out here. So I'm out of range. I got out of his range, but let's lay some big old 406s into him and see if we do anything. Heavily damaged. How does that feel, dude? Huh? How does that feel? You're heavily damaged. You are playing stupidly. As somebody who plays this ship a lot, you are playing stupidly. And you just got citadeled by the weakest guns in this whole game, and it doesn't look like he's changing his mind. Look at him. He's going to hold that position. Let's see if these ones will slip over there. Maybe. Good grouping. 7,000. We're not quite there. That's... Oh, they have one of those too? Yeah, they got a Sherman. That's the Sherman right there. There's nothing I can do about it. We just have to watch it happen. It's a little DD. Their only purpose is to come out here and light battleships on fire. I mean, that is literally it. And they can do it because the rate of fire on their guns is a little bit shocking. I got that Yamato over there. It's still going to eat my lunch, but I don't want to let this guy off the hook. It's not a good shot. It sucks. I can't sit here and just eat this. I have no ability to fire back, fight back, do anything. I mean, that's just it. That's the game. I ain't going to play it like that. And it seems like nobody has any interest in actually coming up here and fighting. That Rhode Island I want you guys to look at this for a minute. I want you to look at the map. That Rhode Island is so far. This is an American battleship, too, by the way. He is so far out of range from affecting anything about this battle whatsoever. And he got smoked from way the hell back here. That has nothing to do with the ship. That has everything to do with you suck. That is just it. I try so hard on this, man. And yeah, we get no support. We get no help. Everybody we seem to play with seems to play stupidly. I will at least approach and see what's going on, and I'll do that to see if anybody's going to support me. If they will support me, I will push. I have no problem. That's what a battleship is. That's what it's for. I'm absolutely thrilled to push, but I have to look if I'm going to be getting support. And when I see everybody clumped up down there and nobody actually moving forward, nobody actually trying to fight, then what's the point of me throwing my ship away? You know, there it is. So... oh, who's got me here? That's got to be... it could be anything. We have no spotting. I have no visibility. I don't know where anything is. RDDs are going to go up there and start chasing A, which is the absolute worst cap that you can go for. But that really... it really sums up this game very, very well, that a destroyer, a little destroyer, can sit up there and keep me completely at bay and out of this game, and I can't get any support on it. There's nothing I can do. Everybody should be firing at this thing right now. They're hard to hit, man. They're so small. This is called open watering. He's basically insulting me right now because he knows I can't really hit him because I'm firing battleship rounds. I might wing him like that, but there's really nothing I can do. And he will wait for... he'll sit here all day. There's nothing I can do about it. See, he's drifting up a little bit. See if I can maybe pop him. Nope. There you go. I can say the only good thing about that is that he was spotting me and the only person that was doing it. So as soon as he hides... that's the Columbo way over there. You see the different color? The different color of the rounds? So everything about me and this ship is for me to try to push up and start duking it out with these guys. But again, I'm going to get no support. None. So I don't really see the point in throwing my ship away, but I'm going to anyway because this is boring. I'm trying to entertain you guys a little bit, and this is boring. That's why I don't do videos. That's why I don't do videos on battleships like this, man, because it's just boring gameplay. And I know that damn Sherman is still sitting out there, still doing nothing, still waiting for me. He ain't going to leave. I'm just launching those in case he decides to turn in. He should. He should take this fight because you can see that I have dick for support out here. And he's got a lot more health. So he should absolutely take this fight. I don't believe he will, though. Battleship round, guys. Battleships, look at this. Overpen, overpen, overpen. You did nothing. There he is. The little Sherman. I don't want that fight. I want that one. I want the one there against the Kurfürst. I don't think I can squeeze these in, but we're going to try. They'll be reloaded. Maybe I could sneak one through there. I hit you. I'm going in, man. Look, this game is just going to tick down to nothing. So let's go fight. Why not? And there goes the Christmas lights. But he ain't the guy I have focus fired. That's the guy I have focus fired. That's the only fight that I have any kind of chance in on this. And I'm chasing him. Never do this. Exactly what I'm doing. You should never, ever, ever do this because you're just going to get blistered. That is a super tough cruiser right there. If I was piloting it, I would have just hit him for... I would have just got hit for like 89,000. But I'm not. So that guy got away very, very nice and free and clean. So this is what I'm talking about, where you want to kind of break up the secondaries and put ships on your left side and your right side just so that you can do more damage out of them. And this is what I'm talking about. So if I get it right, I'll be picking up that Venezia right over there and picking up the Kurfürst over here. I'm not going to see him unless he does that. So he was fortunate enough to do that. So now he gets to deal with everything. Yeah, I don't care, dude. I'm way past main turreting. All right, this is what I'm doing now. Is just getting ships going on both sides. I'm getting ripped by this guy over here. That's a cruiser, isn't it? What's his range? I don't think he'll screw up, but if he does, I'm going to leave him a little present in case he does. Yeah, I know, dude. Everything's... Yeah, I get it. Everything's destroyed. But I'd rather die with my boots on, man. This is what I'm trying to say about these particular games. There we go. You know what? I did as well as I think could be expected. There was nothing. Our team was incredibly passive. They had no problem just sitting back there and taking a loss. Look at the score. I mean, look at the score. It's not even a matter of lost ships. It's just a matter of loss. He's commenting for the... What's that? Oh, yeah, and I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that, NC. So I'm going to wait for the loss and see if I'm actually in any kind of shape. So there's our carrier. Oh, he's got the same arm. He's got the same camouflage, Bell. You see it? He got the same camo. Our Shimakaze, who is... Why are you even over here? There is nothing over here for you. There's no reason that you should be over on this side of the map, not affecting the battle. That's exactly what you're doing right here. You are completely out of the battle. There's no point in you playing this. So why are you doing it? That's it, man. Why are you doing it? People would rather on this game, and they're very, very good about it, people would rather sit over here and play for stats and lose as opposed to actually trying to win. And it's been like that forever and ever. It bugs the shit out of me, but there's nothing you can do about it. It is a team game. Now, while I appreciate him trying to sneak this carrier, where's the rest of your torps, dude? You should have had 15 torpedoes going out right now. And you missed. You missed. You missed an aircraft carrier, man. The one purpose for you is, if nothing else, when you are lone against the carrier, you should absolutely destroy that carrier. And you can't even do that. So what would you say you do here? I think that's the best question. Bell, what do you think about that? Bell ain't commenting. Usually I got a producer on, by the way, guys, for those of you who have not spent time with us before. We typically have a producer over here. Her name is Bell, the one, the only, the original, the mighty Bell. And yeah, she's usually on here commenting. I don't think she's going to be hanging out too much on the game streams. I don't even know if she likes the game. There's only two that I play, man. There you go. There's only two that I play. I play World of Warships and I play Mech Warrior Online. I've been playing that one for ever and ever too. That might actually be more exciting gameplay than World of Warships. All right, so here's our team score. Yeah, we did nothing. This is a completely unimpressive battle, but it's very, very indicative of the way Tier 10 battles go. I mean, that's it, man. It is. Somebody's got to do something. If not, it's just about battleships sitting out there sniping each other across the map, and it's not interesting gameplay. I don't care about it, and it certainly doesn't translate really, really well to videos. So that's my my reward from a little event up here. Flags. You got to have flags, man. All these flags do something pretty cool. All right. So anyway, guys, I'll tell you what. Let's go full screen here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was. I hope you got a little bit of enjoyment out of the game, if nothing else. I will be doing World of Warship live streams when we actually get people that'll tune in and watch the live streams, and I'll certainly do it. Morning show is going to be back to its normal thing tomorrow, man. Don't worry about it. I was just trying this out, trying to get the game tuned in. We're going to be looking at this, and we're going to be looking at that kind of crazy volatility over there, guys, for the next, 6 days. So until Trump's in, that's it, man. This is kind of what we got over here. I did not see any. Everyone has said the quality is good. You missed them. I did. And another person saying the quality is good. Looks like you have a nice GPU there. I do. So, Bell, thank you very much. Round of applause for the round of applause for the mighty Bell. to all of my my teammates on this in 3 different games, to all of my teammates who sit back and are very, very beta soy boys that like to sit way in the back, hope something happens, and then claim their victory. I got this for you right here.
Give your balls a tug, you tet fucker.
At least maybe try. So I promise you that if you actually try to play the game and you actually fire your weapons, your odds of hitting go up enormously. Just merely firing the weapons, and it's gonna just zip those on up. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's it, man. Look, I know this is a one-off. I appreciate you indulging me this morning. We'll be back with the regular show tomorrow. I'm not sure what this is going to do to the algorithm over there on the new channel, but we will all find out together. Because I've been posting up those numbers. They're a lot of fun. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go back. I'm going to make a couple of World of Warship videos. I'm going to post them over to the new channel, and then that's it. Tonight, the Mighty Bell and myself are going to be back. We'll be live. We'll be doing our thing. 1800 Central. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about tonight. I needed a moment, man. That's it. I needed a moment to refresh. So I appreciate you guys indulging me on this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or observations, Scott@thepodcast.com. I will certainly get those answered for you. Or you can reach out to Bella@thepodcast.com and she'll get them answered. Until then, guys, that's it. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. We'll catch you. We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at The Podcasts. Also, visit our page at thepodcast.com, all one word, for all of our